strategy guide for you. We'll be schooling you as a master in the Fragadelic arts with our graduate school for Quake players. And those evil mitochondria are back in our preview of the sequel to Parasite Eve. The cinematic cutscenes are sure to get your cells mutating. And Lauren Fielder shows us a music game from Konami that's all the rage in Japan. It's Guitar Freaks for the PlayStation, and it takes air guitar to a whole new level. Stick around. It's game time. Hello and welcome to this edition of Gamespot TV. I'm Adam Sessler. Now, there are more than a few music games out for the PlayStation. There's Parappa the Rapper, where you get to play as a cute little 2D dog whose songs get stuck in your head. Then there's MTV's Music Generator, where you get to make your own tunes. And then there's Bust a Groove, where you get to shake your booty to some hip beats. But this next title lets you be a rock star in a whole new way.
Hi, I'm Lauren Fielder. Now, whether you're into games or not, you can probably tell this isn't a PlayStation controller. Well, actually it is if you're playing Konami's game Guitar Freaks, we're going to tell you about. It was out in the arcades in Japan. Now it's out on the console system, the PlayStation, in Japan, but it's not coming to the U.S. What it's about is that you have several tracks of music to choose from. You've got surf music, punk music, heavy metal, some cute little tunes, and you have to play the guitar in sync with the tracks being shown on the screen. If you do so successfully, then you get new tracks to play.
You're the greatest!
You can play as a novice, you can play intermediate, or you can play as a guitar pro, and I think we have one right behind me. How you play the game is that you choose your song, then you coordinate your left hand to the tracks being shown, to the chords being shown. If you're seeing a red chord, then you press red. If you're seeing blue, blue, green, green. The game's definitely inspired by, or perhaps will remind gamers of games like Parappa, where you have to use controls to in sync with what's being shown on the screen to successfully get through a song. So we have 3 words for Konami. What's the deal? We love this game. You have to bring it out to the U.S.
If you really want to see Guitar Freaks in the U.S., well, you'd better email Konami and demand some satisfaction. And by the way, if you're looking for a music game that is available in the U.S., come to the Gamespot TV website, where you'll find other games that will help you get a groove on, including Space Channel 5. But now, let's check the game news. In this week's game news, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer is headed for the Dreamcast. LucasArts says an enhanced version of the popular racing title will be available this spring. Origin has officially closed their Ultima 9 Ascension message boards. The bulletin boards were originally set up to discuss the buggy game's technical issues, give hints, and post solutions. Origin says the latest patch cures Ultima 9's ills, and the company would like to focus their resources to further develop future titles. Square recently held their Millennium event in Japan. The company showed off Final Fantasy IX for the PlayStation and Final Fantasy X and XI for the PlayStation 2. While the details of Final Fantasy XI are not yet known, it was announced that it will be an online-only RPG. Square also unveiled plans for their new internet gaming software, dubbed Play Online. The Japanese release date for Final Fantasy IX is this summer, while 10 and 11 are set for release in the spring and summer of 2001. No word yet on the U.S. release dates for the titles. If you're looking for the latest news from the gaming world, go to the Gamespot.com website. Coming up on Gamespot TV, we just can't stay away from the undead, but perhaps these unwieldy zombies should stay in their crypts. We have a review of Zombie Revenge for the Dreamcast. And there are huge hunks of steel on the horizon in our PC preview of Metal Fatigue.